do you know what? It's been a struggle to get this video out. I am starting to feel very, very tired very quickly. Have absolutely zero energy levels, but we will endeavour to get a video out. Dexter's not well either. He's had he's got a stomach upset. Probably eaten something off the side of the road as dogs do. So he's got the runs, bless him. So there we are. We're both in the wars.
During the meanwhilest... No.
Well, hello, it's Dexter and me back with yet more Saturday morning. What's the word I'm thinking of? Entertainment. That'll be it. Entertainment. It's shocking, isn't it? Anyway. I'm sure that if you're a fan or, simply a watcher of any YouTube photographer, then I'm also sure you've come across at least one of them trying to sell you something. Now, be that a book, prints, or even the dreaded presets, then if photography is their living, they need to sell you stuff. And, that's absolutely fair enough. I mean, it's how they earn a crust. After all. Anyway, no matter. Let's get on with this video. For as long as I can remember, I've enjoyed watching the, some say, roguishly handsome Gavin Hardcastle, aka Photo Tripper, on the YouTube. I think he's an excellent landscape photographer. I love his work, but he offers something much more in his videos, as they're usually filled with humour. And who can forget his Vietnam War-based hit from the 1980s? No. Was it 17? Something like that. Was that him? Yes, it must have been. Can't be too many Hardcastles in the world. So when he announced pre-orders for his latest course, Mastering Sharpness, I figured I'd do the decent thing and support him in his work, figuring that for all the enjoyment he's given me over the years, it's the very least I could do. So I paid the equivalent of $39 and sat back awaiting my digital course, and it arrived in mid-March in my inbox. Now, this isn't the first online creators course I've bought. A few years ago, I purchased Greg Snell's excellent YouTube for Beginners videos. They were really good. Anyway, Gavin's course came in the form of a number of zip files. So if you haven't got that stuff already, you'll need software to open them and access the contents. And once unzipped, the course consists of a number of videos with a total overall running length of just about 3 hours, and some images for you to play for as well, taking just shy of 19 gigabytes of storage, so maybe get a memory stick to keep it all on. All in all, then, not an insubstantial return on my investment. Well, as long as the videos were any good, that is. And on that front, I really needn't have worried. For all his madcap jinxes and japes and buffoonery, Gavin is an absolute first-rate educator. And trust me, I should know what one of those is, as I spent 2 years as a third-rate one, actually teaching students part-time in the University of Wales. Anyway, even in Gavin's free YouTube videos, he's always keen and generous enough to pass on a tip or three to anyone interested on topics like, well, composition in particular in his videos. Anyway, aimed squarely at landscape shooters, the course is split into 38 videos over 5 separate sections or chapters, and covers everything you could possibly think of and more, really, when it comes to shooting pin-sharp images. There are in-field tutorials on camera settings and focusing, which I found particularly interesting, depth of field, diffraction, and a whole host of other subjects, along with office-based Photoshop tutorials, which, to be honest, for me was worth the price of the course on their own. The videos are easy to follow, and you can skip to the ones that interest you the most, or do as I did and watch the whole thing in its intended running order. Now, I would consider myself a reasonably experienced landscape photographer. Not a good one, but an experienced one. But I still learnt some new tricks, reinforced or reconfirmed my existing knowledge, and had a greater understanding of other issues affecting image sharpness after watching the course. And even if I learnt nothing, to be honest, then Gavin is so entertaining in his approach that the videos are, well, they're enjoyable enough on their own, to be honest. So should you buy a course from Gavin, from Phototripper? Well, obviously to respect Gavin's copyright, I can't show you any of the videos, but trust me, they are all up to his usual high standards. And if you're a fan of Gavin's, then really it's a no-brainer. Although the madcap jinx are turned down from 11 somewhat in these videos. As a fan, though, you will know he works incredibly hard in putting his content together, as we all do. And as I said, he is a talented educator. And if you're just starting out in landscape photography and are trying to cram as much information as you can into your brain on the subject, then this course really is an excellent starting point. You will learn an awful lot in a short space of time. Right, time for a bit of shameless self-promotion now. Don't forget that there are a number of free photographic resources available on my blog, including a comprehensive 39-page landscape photography course, as well as workflows and checklists to help you take better images and become a better photographer. As Gavin himself would say, there's a link in the description. Anyway, we'll leave you now with a montage of what I think are some of my sharpest images. Some of them front to back sharp, and some with just selective sharpness, but sharp nonetheless. And some of them are so sharp they should probably be illegal and not allowed out in public. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see whether after watching the course, I can get even sharper ones. Right, well, that's it for this little review of Gavin's course. Hopefully, we'll be able to get out and about ourselves shortly. But as I say, I am seriously lacking in energy at the moment, and even putting this short video together was quite hard work. Right, it's not up, but the fact that Dexter's keep me awake all night at the moment. I'm to let him outside to squirt some more out of his bottom. God bless him. I hope this paste works, so that we'll be in the vet next week. Right, okay. As usual, I will say stay safe, stay well. Look after yourselves, your loved ones, and your little pets, and just be nice, okay? And think about, if you've got a favourite YouTube photographer who's selling stuff, not me, so I don't sell stuff. Then get in touch and buy their products. Even if it is like presets, it's how they're making a living at the end of the day. And there we go. That's enough anyway. Right, I've said it all, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, be nice, and we will see you on Tuesday. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if I have had a chance to put this video together, it will be a review of my Gerber multi-tool. I know. That sound? That is the sound of fingernails scraping the bottom of a barrel. It's shocking, isn't it? But there we are. You've got to do what you got to do. All right then. We'll hopefully see you on Tuesday then. But hold on. All the best. Take care. Bye bye.
It's raining outside, but that's not unusual. But the way that I'm feeling's becoming usual. I guess you could say the clouds are moving away from your days and into mine. Now it's raining inside. It's kind of a shame, and it's getting to me, a happy man. Why should you want